Strange things don't usually happen in Moonriver Falls, and certainly not to quiet 8th graders like me, Mia Alvarez. But on the morning of September 14th, something felt wrong the second I stepped into homeroom. The air was too still, the fluorescent lights hummed too loudly, and my classmates sat unusually stiff at their desks. That's when I noticed her. A girl I had never seen before sat in the back corner, body angled away from everyone else. She wore a long black hoodie despite the warm weather, the hood shadowing her face. Something about her made the hairs on my neck stand up. Ms. Carter entered the room with a strange tightness around her smile. "Class, we have a new student joining us today." The girl stood, and I finally saw why the room felt wrong. She had no face, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, only smooth, pale skin stretching from forehead to chin like damp paper. And yet she turned her head as if she could see every one of us. A few students gasped. Someone dropped a pencil. "This is Annalise," Ms. Carter continued, forcing her voice to remain steady. "She'll be with us for the rest of the year. Treat her kindly." Kindly? To what? I must have been staring too hard, because the faceless girl tilted her head at me, not at the class, not toward the teacher, at me. A cold shiver shot down my spine. By lunchtime, the school buzzed with questions. Is she real? Is it a prank? Is she human? None of us had the courage to sit near her. She didn't eat, didn't speak, didn't move unless told. She only sat with that blank oval of a face turned toward whoever whispered her name. After school, my best friend Riley insisted we bike home together. "Swear you won't look back," he said. "My brother says if you stare too long at something like that, it follows you." "Something like what?" "You know," he mumbled. "The dead things pretending to be alive." I laughed it off, but that night, while brushing my teeth, I felt the same crawling sensation from homeroom, like I was digging into my skin. I looked up. In the dark corner of my bathroom mirror, behind my reflection, a faint white shape stood motionless. A hood, a smooth face. My toothbrush clattered into the sink. When I spun around, the bathroom was empty. The next morning, I found a folded note in my locker. The handwriting was jagged, like someone had carved letters with their fingernails. "Do not look at her for more than 3 seconds. Do not let her follow you home. Do not acknowledge her after sunset." There was no name. At first I thought it was a prank, until second period, when Annalise's head snapped toward me again, even though she sat 3 rows behind. No face, yet she stared as if she could see through bone. I counted seconds in my head. 1, 2, thr. Before I reached 3, she twitched violently and jerked her head away, as if restrained by invisible hands. Riley grabbed my wrist. "Don't look at her," he whispered. "Ever." The following 4 days, I caught glimpses of her in places she shouldn't be. The back of the bus, the corner of the library, outside my bedroom window at night. Always still, always silent, always facing me. And then something changed. One night around 2 a.m., a soft scratching sound woke me. Something dragged across my bedroom window, slow and deliberate. SSH, SSH. I sat up, heart pounding. The curtain rustled. "Mia." The voice was wrong. A whisper made a breath, not words, like someone trying to imitate human speech for the first time. I didn't move. SSH. The window slowly slid open. Inch by inch, a pale, smooth face lifted itself into view. "Mia, let me in." I couldn't scream, couldn't breathe, could only stare at the blank oval just inches from my bed. Then my bedroom door slammed open. My mom flicked on the lights. "Mia, why are you awake?" The window was shut. The scratching was gone. But the next morning, I found a single, perfect handprint on the outside glass, long fingers, no nails. Riley finally cracked. "My brother told me everything," he said during lunch, voice trembling. "She's not new. She went missing from our school 20 years ago." "That doesn't make sense," I whispered. "I saw her. She's our age." "She died our age." He slid an old newspaper clipping across the table. The photo showed a girl with long dark hair and hollow eyes, Annalise Clark, age 14, missing without a trace. "She was obsessed with faces," Riley continued. drew them, copied them, stole photos of them. They say she believed if she collected enough, she could make a perfect one of her own. A chill crawled across my skin. But when she died, he whispered, she never got the last face she wanted. I swallowed. Whose? He looked at me with something between fear and apology. Yours. That night, I locked my window, closed the blinds, slept under the covers. But at 3:13 a.m., a soft creaking filled the room. My closet door cracked open. I didn't move, didn't breathe. A pale shape emerged from the darkness. Annalise stepped forward, her faceless head tilted. Give me yours. Her hands reached toward my face, cold, impossibly cold. I stumbled back, knocking over my lamp. Light exploded across the room. She shrieked, a sound like ripping metal, and vanished into the shadow beneath my bed. I didn't sleep again. The next day, her seat in class was empty. The school never mentioned her again. Not teachers, not students, not even the principal. It was as if she had never existed. But last night, while brushing my teeth, I felt it again. That crawling sensation. I lifted my eyes to the mirror. Behind me, a shape loomed, pale, still, hooded. The mirror flickered, just once, like a dying screen. And in that brief flicker, she had a face. My face.